What's up, you guys? Back with another video. Before we get started, share the video to your friends, family. Somebody might need it. But we about to get right into the video. Now today we're gonna talk about when relationships get hard. When relationships get hard. Now, we all know that, you know, some of us might know, some of us may not know. Somebody, you know, if you have been in a relationship, or you know someone that have been in a relationship and you learned off of their experience. I talked about in my previous videos that relationship is maintenance. You have to keep maintenance on each other to keep the flow going, the blood flow going, which means the love, the trust, and stuff like that. But when relationships get hard, you know, when you're in a relationship, you should already know it's not gonna be gravy through the whole relationship. It's not gonna be like whipped cream, you know. But you're gonna have times when you're gonna have arguments. You're gonna have times when you're gonna have differences and certain things. It's just how you handle it. You know, if you have an argument, you know, don't keep yelling at each other. You know, walk away from the situation. Somebody has to walk away to prevent a man hitting a woman or a woman hitting a man. Don't provoke a situation. Give the person time to talk. You know, even if it take a day or two and you really want to know what's going on with them, they might need time to cope and find a way to express themselves, or start how to start it off to give it to you. Because if you provoke an argument, they might give it to you raw. When I mean raw, they might give it to you straight up. They might be really mean, they might be really aggressive, and it might cause them to hit you or break something or anything like that. And you don't want that to happen, you know. You want to give a person time to at least calm down. You know, you could go back and ask them do you feel like talking? And if they say no, you know, leave it alone. It may hurt you because you really want to know, and you might ask questions like why you don't want to talk about it. Okay, it been 3 hours and stuff like that. You know, you can't trip your way into making them talk. You know, sweeten them up, or just do different tactics where you can get them to talk to you and express what's going on. But anyway, in a relationship, you gotta be prepared for hard times. You gotta be prepared when somebody loses a job, whether they get laid off, whether if they get fired, or they decide to quit because the stress level is too high. And a job in a relationship could cause a big problem if the stress of their job is too high. It could cause a lot of arguments, you know, change of personality, you know, stuff like that. So you have to be prepared. You can't, if somebody quit a job, one of your partners quit a job, you can't up and just leave them. You can't just up and just you know, find somebody else right away because, you know, they lost a job. That's why you don't want to set your mind on material things, on material people. Because once your partner start bringing in money, you might oh, it's this one girl over here, she doing real good for herself, she making money. Or you be this one guy over here, he got a car and he doing good and stuff like that. And now you start bringing your eyes to different people. You know, this is because your partner having a bad life right now, a bad time right now, because they had lost a job. And, you know, they trying to get back on their feet. At least if they trying to find a job and y'all helping each other get a job to get back on their feet, that's a different situation. And sometimes it could be too many hours a person is doing to provide for the family and for themselves or the bills. You know, that's why I was talking about in my last videos, cut down things that you bring in your life, because cut down more car notes, you know, cut down a bigger pavement. You know, the more stuff you bring in your life, the harder it is to get. Because if you're making a lot of money and you get a lot of expensive things too, you add it together. You know, And it's like you making all this money, but you got so many bills. So it's basically like to you, you're not making enough money. It's because you got a lot of responsibilities. So just be careful how you bring stuff in your life. You know, whether you should stay with a high car note, a car you can pay off. You know, you just got to be careful. But anyways, I was talking about it could be too many hours. Like if you know the person that you with can only work 3 days out of a week or 4 days out of a week, or they only get work 6 or 7 hours, allow them to do that. Allow them to feel comfortable. Allow them to get their personality back. Allow them to, you know, to get to that point where they can like function in their life. Because if you don't allow them, because you obviously see too many days is hurting them, too many hours is hurting them, because they might be in a field where it's very stressful. You know, you have to come to an agreement. Hey, look, babe, just do 3 days out the week. You know, the stronger ones should put up more. Like I just do an extra hour or two, you know, just to pay for the bills and stuff like that. Let's eliminate something that we really don't need in our lives. You know, let's take away something, and that can help. You know, less bills is less stress. So y'all have to agree, you know, on the same thing, just to get that person back a track. Because somebody may be the captain of the boat. When I mean like that, I mean, let's say if the man is the captain on the boat, if he go down, if the captain is sick and he can't drive the boat, who gonna drive the boat? Who gonna run the relationship? Who gonna take care of you mentally and physically? He may not take care of you financially, but like the other stuff is like first, like, or equal. Better yet, I could say. So you have to keep the captain healthy. You gotta ask the captain, hey, you need a drink? Hey, you know, you want me to make you some food? Hey, you wanna sit down for a second while I just, you know, watch out for a while? You know what I'm saying? Cause like especially like if one of the people, like I say, if the wife bringing in more money than the husband, she's the captain of the boat. You have to make sure her feet is rubbed. You gotta make sure she's happy. You gotta make sure you help her with dinner, stuff that keep her happy mentally. Because when you happy mentally, your body feel good physically. It's like energy. It's like, you know, it's all a mental thing. You know, make her feel good. Make her feel like she wants to come home. You know, if she paying the bills, make sure, you know, the house is clean, you know, a little bit. Stuff like that. But she don't have to come home stressed out. Because some people like to come home to a clean home sometimes. Or if not all the time. Or she want the clothes washed or folded. You know, make sure you got to at least do the house chores to even up of her working a lot to take care of the family or just you. But you gotta be prepared for the hard time. You can't just run away from hard times. Some things that's hard in life, you can't run away from and drop. But some things you have to work through it and like pray about it and ask God to help you and lead you in the right direction. But you can't just run from all your problems. Because some problems, all they gonna do is just follow you like a criminal record. It's just gonna follow you for the rest of your days. So you have to be prepared. Another thing could be where they at a point where they have like a negative spirit came upon them, where they start to like watch porn more, or if they start to look at different women or men, or, you know, they start to like not want to have sex much as often and stuff like that. You have to be prepared of those things, and you have to know how to adjust them and fix them and work around it to make things better. It's a maintenance on a relationship. You have to be prepared if one of your cars break down and y'all have different type of hours and stuff like that. You have to be, like my mom always told me, you know, to save your money, because you never know when you're going to lose a job and stuff like that. You know, put a little $100 in your savings account, you know, every pay and stuff like that, because life stuff happens. And some stuff you just can't run away from it. Especially if you brought it upon yourself. You know, you have to be prepared if y'all having sex without a condom and she end up getting pregnant. You have to be prepared for those things. A lot of people end up not prepared for those things. Because a lot of people may have a hard time saving money, and some people might be good at have a good time saving money. But if you one of those people that have a hard time saving money and you decided to get pregnant and stuff like that, or you know, you decided to take out a car, you know, that's way above your car note, way above how much money you making and stuff like that, things of that nature. You just have to be prepared at life in general. But when you just prepare in a relationship, that really helps the relationship out. You know, if you're not working and somebody else working, you know, take the car, take them to work every day, pick them up. Yeah, that would save them time driving through traffic and stuff. They can sit down in the passenger seat and relax and stuff like that matter, you know. But if you go a whole bunch of scenarios how you could take care of somebody, you know, and prepare for hard things, because hard things is gonna come in a relationship and stuff like that. You know, either you can fix them and deal with them, or you can't fix them and let it go, or let them go and keep moving on with your situation, keep moving on with your life. But that's just a few examples that I want to give y'all. But y'all share the video to your friends and family and stuff of that matter. Until then, you guys, I'll see you guys next time.